We're previewing BYU and Arizona with wide receiver Chase Roberts. Let's just start with this. How do you think the team improved during the bye week?
I think we got a lot better. It was a very clean, fast, and we made a lot of plays during the bye week. And then we got to rest our legs as well. So we came back yesterday, our Bloody Tuesday, came out firing, had a great practice. So we're just rolling, and we're ahead on where we need to be. We got the defense down and everything, so we're excited.
On the note of rest, how advantageous is it for you and the team to have a bye week after 5 weeks, and then there's another bye week coming up in a few weeks from now, just to have that break in the middle of the season?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, obviously you just play and you do what you can if you don't have a bye week, if you do, but we took advantage of it for sure, and it's been great. So we've really seen the benefits of it.
When you guys have an extra week, is practice the same? Is it just more preparation for Arizona, or do you guys try to work on other things with the extended practice time?
It's all prep for Arizona. So we want to get ahead, and we want to get to where we're more prepared than they are. And it's fast, it's physical. There's no chill time. We're going full speed, and we're going after it, and it's been a great 2 weeks so far.
This Arizona team, it's been an up and down year. The highlight of the year is just blanking that Utah team up on the road, making it very difficult. What stuck out to you during film review about this Arizona defense?
They're very physical. They play, their main defense. They don't switch it up a lot. They play their man and then their cover three. So they trust their guys and what they can do. But I think if we just win our matchups and go play physical and be more physical than they are, then we'll take it to them. We'll score a lot of points.
Why do you think this BYU passing attack has been so consistent and effective this year?
I think we're just confident. And Jake has the confidence in us receivers, and the line is doing great. We have the run game going. Jake's threat as a runner on the team, I think he's leading the team in rushing. So his threat, being able to chuck the ball and all the deep throws and then also run, has been great for us and is shown in the passing game.
We're previewing the Arizona matchup with BYU's leading receiver, Chase Roberts. He touched on the line. The line has battled injuries throughout the season, and yet productions remain, which is quite a testament to you guys and this offense as a whole. But how challenging is it to move ahead with Connor Pay missing some time?
Obviously, Connor's a great player. We're going to miss him. But next man up, and we trust Bruce and what he's going to do on the field, and or whoever the starting five is. And they've been doing awesome in practice and showing a lot of fight and toughness and a lot of skill. So we're confident in what they can do, and we're great going forward.
As a captain, what's impressed you? Connor's a captain as well, but what's impressed you about that group and their ability to just find a way despite all the ins and outs of different players?
Yeah, I think we've taken it upon ourselves to get to know each individual and take control of the team during meetings. Coach Kalani lets us kind of talk to him just as the captains, and we've been able to really have this team-led leadership to where we trust each other on the field and off the field as well, to where we know that we're going to do the right things off the field, not mess around, especially during that bye week. And I think it's been awesome to see everyone buy in.
I think that's one of the reasons this team has had a more prolonged success, because last year you guys started off, I think, 3-0, and then adversity hit and things kind of spiraled towards the end of the year. Is it what you just talked about that's kind of helped keep this group close despite some close games and some injuries? You just keep plugging away.
I think it's a big part of it. Yeah, I think the last couple years we've lacked a little bit of that camaraderie and that love towards each other, and this year has been a total flip, and I think that's led to a 5-0 start.
Have you had a chance to enjoy the extra attention, the national scene? Big Noon Fox is here today previewing the game. Gus Johnson, Joel Klatt, big-time college football broadcasters. I know you guys are dialed in on the game, but do you ever find a moment to just enjoy where you guys are at right now?
Of course. I mean, it's an awesome thing for college football players to be in situations like this. It's what you watch as a little kid and what you dream of. But like you said, we're focused on just winning a game, and that's the biggest thing. And we're focused on Arizona and their defense and scoring a lot of points on them.
How much attention, if at all, do you guys place on looking around at what's happening around the conference?
I mean, obviously we see it and we hear the talk, but we try to just dial it out. and focus on each game at a time. This game's our Super Bowl, and we're kind of trying to block everything else out and just play football. So it is fun to hear, and it's fun to be in this situation, but really we're dialed in.
From a player's perspective, you spent time here during the independent era. Now you're in the conference race. Just how much does that add from a competitive perspective and from just a chase in the championship? Like, what's a player's perspective on that? Because you guys are squarely in the thick of the Big 12 championship. We know what that leads to. What's that like from a player's perspective?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think from the start of the offseason, we knew that we were going to be Big 12 championship contenders. Nobody else knew that, but we did. And we were confident in our play and what we were going to do. We're not surprised with where we're at. And we're not surprised. We're not going to be surprised when we're in the Big 12 championship. Others might be, but we're confident what we can do, and we've shown that we can play some ball. So we'll just keep going and keep having fun and do what we do.
Is there a moment in the offseason or even during the season where you felt like, okay, we're contenders in this conference?
I feel like when it came to in the weight room and our discipline on the field, obviously it was a gradual, just we saw each other growing and growing every day, getting stronger, faster, more disciplined. And then over the summer is when I think we knew that we were going to be a really good team, come fall camp.
A few more moments here with Chase Roberts. You touched on that Arizona defense earlier, their physicality. Yeah. A few weeks ago in the win against Baylor, correct me if I'm wrong here, but second half looked like they were physical, they were pressing more, they were bringing a lot more pressure. How do you fare when looking at the film against that type of defense?
Yeah, I think we just need to bring it. I think when we get up big, we can't let off the gas, and that comes from us players just playing with more physicality. And I think if we can just put a full quarter, 4 quarters together of being more physical than they are, and we've shown it that we can be the more physical team, and we are. So just keeping the foot on the gas and keep punching them in the mouth. So, and that's the plan this week.
Last thing for you, what do you think will be the key offensively for BYU to score points and get a win against Arizona?
I think just doing our job, being focused on what we prepared for. We've been preparing for 2 weeks, so we have it dialed in. So if we can just execute and focus and be physical, then we'll put up a lot of points and we'll beat Arizona. So that's our plan.